Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So today's video is just going to be a quick after work vlog. It's actually after Taekwondo, and I just got a couple things that I need to do and I thought I'd bring you guys along. It is December the 5th and we are just hanging out around the house. No, we're not. We just got home from Taekwondo. So I have been working a lot this week. I've had 7th graders, 8th graders, and I had 5th graders 3 times this week. I have 8th graders tomorrow. So my voice is kind of in and out. It comes and goes, but that's perfectly fine. It's my job. Had a really good time with some of my students today. Did an excellent job getting themselves ready for high school. And so I picked up the kids. We all went to Taekwondo. Jackson is testing for his junior black belt on Saturday. Well, he's invited to the 6-hour workout. And what that means is he has demonstrated enough skill. He's been a black belt about 18 months now. And he didn't get invited to the first round, but he has been invited to this round. So it's perfectly fine. It's no set time. I think he looks really good out there when he's doing his material. He does have to make it through the 6-hour workout. So on Saturday, I have to take him over there and we'll drop him off at 8 and we'll pick him back up at 2. See what happens. So today I went and got his boards. He has some boards he has to break at the actual testing. Saturday is just the workout. He has to make it through the workout before he's invited to do testing. But there are 3 candidates this time for black belts, and they're all going for 2nd degree. We don't have any just regular black belts that are going for black belt. I do think I'm going to try to test this next time. Testing is in January, and I'm just testing for a stripe. And so I'll be a green stripe if I pass my test. So I was working on my form. I take Taekwondo classes on Wednesday. I try not to stay late multiple nights a week because it's just too much. And I don't really have a chance to be at home. And that puts us getting home later and later every single night. And I need to be at home for some time. So I do 1 class a week. It may change. I don't know. So we have a roast in the crock pot. I don't know if you can see the crock pot behind me. But we didn't get it on the right setting in enough time. So it has been cooking, but I don't believe that it is cooked enough. So I'm going to transfer it from the crock pot into the Instapot. And I'm going to do it for about an hour. So about 65 minutes in the Instapot. It's still going to be about 8 o'clock before we eat, but that's fine. I've got a couple things I need to do in the living room where the Christmas tree is. So that's my job for tonight, is to get the Christmas presents so that they're not seeming like they're just overtaking my living room. I cannot deal with that type of clutter. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to deal with that. But let me show you what I have on my counter. I'm going to show you some things that we're going to be doing for Christmas. I am really, this Christmas to me seemed, when I went out on Black Friday, it just seemed overly commercialized to me. Like, I don't remember anybody going anywhere on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was a time to eat. It was a time to fellowship. It was a time to just, have friends over, whatever. So when I thought about it, because we do a gift exchange with a couple of families, I thought, Lord, I just don't want to do the same things I've done before. So the kids and I are going to do, for one specific family, we're going to do a hot chocolate station. And I don't have a basket for this yet, but I saw some at Home Goods. So I'm going to head over to Home Goods when I get a little extra money and just pick up a nice basket for this family. So what I did do is I had allocated or budgeted $30 for this particular gift. And it's for a mom, a dad, and a daughter. And so I went to Walmart and I picked up these huge 40-ounce worth of hot chocolates. So I got one without marshmallows. And then we got another one with marshmallows. And then for the mom or dad, we got a French vanilla cappuccino. And they have a single serve coffee maker. So we got some of these apple cider K-cups, and then we got some of these little creamers, and I was really thinking about the little girl. I thought she would love to use those little creamers. And then we just got some of these Hershey syrup. So we got that. But then I went over to Dollar Tree and I got some cute little glass jars. So this is a tiny one, and I'm going to use that for the cappuccino because that's not as much. And then I have some like the ones I have already in my cabinet. So I got this one for that hot chocolate, and then we got another one for this hot chocolate. And then I'm going to see if I can find just a little something to just stack those in. And the rest, I'm going to get some sugar-free creamer, sugar-free syrup. And that's going to be it for that gift. So what I was thinking about, oh, and I got some candy canes to go in the gift as well. And then I found two. I didn't find a little one. I'm going to have to go back and look for another cup. A tiny one, but I got 2 cups for the family, for the mom and dad, and I'm gonna look for a smaller cup for the little girl. So the reason behind this, and I spent right at $30, it was a little bit over 30. I want to give people experiences, and when Christmas is here, I know for me and my kids, I'm home and we're just hanging out, and sometimes we'll just make a hot chocolate. We'll have movie night or something. So I'm hoping to give the family an experience. Like every time they have a cup of hot chocolate, I want them to think about us and like, oh man, you know, maybe that's cheesy. Maybe I should have bought a gift, but they've got stuff. You know, we have all the stuff in the world. Do we really need more stuff? Or do we want to remember that one Christmas when, you know, daddy was home, mommy was home, we got on our jammies and we got our nice little, you know, again, it could be cheesy, but to me, it's just going to make me feel better about the commercialization of Christmas. So I know that may not translate well to somebody's gift, but it's how I'm thinking. There's another family that we exchange with, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to split up everything as best as we can, and I'm also going to get that family a single-serve coffee maker because they do not have one. So that's going to be really nice. They have an older daughter who likes to do coffees, but I'm sure they don't just make a big pot, you know, just for one cup of coffee. So hopefully it will all be good. And, you know, like I said, we will remember the experience. So let me get my roast into the Instant Pot so that I can get that started. And then I'm going to go into the living room and try to get my tree squared away. Okay, so here's my Christmas tree. I've got my roast in the Instant Pot, and it just, I know it doesn't look bad here, but to me it just seems like everything is spread out, and when the dog is trying to walk, we don't have a lot of space between the end of the couch and just, you know, going back and forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of these gifts kind of more condensed in there, and I'm actually going to move the other stocking hanger over here in front of this bookshelf because I think it would look nicer. And so I'm just going to get some stuff moved around so it doesn't look as junky to me. Right now it just looks a little on the junky side and I can't deal. So I'm just going to get some stuff moved around and just fixed in here. Then we're going to help Jackson with some homeschool. Jackson, I need you to help me move everything onto the couch. Move your water bottle, take your book out, and let's get that lamp on. Which one? That one right there. Yeah, and then we'll just move everything. Just out of the way until I can get everything put back. Jackson, why does this need to be in here? What is it? These book pieces.
Oh, right. I haven't put them into the garage. But once they do get in the garage, where would you like me to put them?
Right there by the door so you won't forget them. Where are you? I don't know why you're taking them out of the bag. It's making me nervous because I don't want to get there and forget them. Hang on, let me get this out. I'm stuck on something over there, Jack. Something over there I'm stuck on. Stuck. I still need everything out from my life.
Okay.
Jackson, this needs to be wrapped. So,
What is it?
it's books. The book she has. Can we get anything? Oh, what's that for? What is that for? That's training. Can we get everything out? Everything out. I think this goes in here. I think that goes in that one. This can come out. And then if you just slide that one out, that's going to be okay. Okay. Just slide it, baby. It's heavy. Yeah. Put it down. Now, I don't know what this is. You open that and see what that is at least.
There's apple cider and Swiss miss.
Oh, that's for training.
But I think like most of the Keurig products
That's training.
were like for coffee or for for coffee. So there's still some in here.
Okay, that was the extra.
Oh, but
Okay. All right. I'm trying to get all the larger things into the bag.
so like Christmas present.
Like, yeah, like these. Anything tall. Like, see, this one is tall. There's a tall one right there. That one right there. Okay, and then give me that one for Gabriel. Give me those, give me those. Give me one for Gabriel. Oh, who is this? Brooklyn.
That's Brooklyn.
Well, give me that one. This is for Sarah.
Did we get Gabriel yet?
Yeah.
What we get?
We just didn't get Julian. We got him some kind of discovery. The 10
Oh,
things.
right. You need bigger boxes?
Wait a minute, I need something kind of small. Yes. That can fit and not mess with the lights. See how that worked out right there? And then I can put,
Who's this for?
it should have been out. Is there a skinny something? Okay, these.
Well, this is skinny, this is skinny, this is kind of skinny.
Give me that kind of skinny one. That kind of skinny one. Yeah.
This one's also pretty thin. What's this?
She got more doggone presents than anybody else in this house. She better not say nothing. Nothing.
And Trandon is still getting her stuff.
Okay, now let's see what we can put. Mom, bring this one, Jack. Put it here.
This is
Not a clue.
Trandon's.
Put it here. Oh,
This must be
turn.
his Keurig thing.
Yep, turn it around. So we'll turn it. And then this is Jada. Put that in there. And then this is Shamika. Yep. Okay. This is Travis. So we'll put that under there.
I can't find anything else.
I'm trying to put,
Oh, yeah, this is also Trandon.
see?
Let's see if you have it here.
That Shamika's. Okay, let's see. What is it?
I don't know.
What did we buy?
This is for Trandon.
What did we buy?
We bought her a lot of stuff. It'll be a surprise for all of us.
I don't even know what that is.
Me neither.
Okay.
Maybe a lawn market.
She might. I don't remember.
And all we have is 2 Adam's.
Whose is
Something
this?
with my name on it.
Okay, then put that one under there, bud.
Which one? And then we have Devontae's. Those are all the wrap ones.
Okay, they can go like in the back there. Oh, this is for Kel and Landy. I'm gonna put those right here because I still gotta get more stuff for theirs. So put those right there. And then that. I'm just trying to get everything under the tree so it's not spread all out all over my house, y'all. Friends. Okay, these can go under there.
Have this one?
I don't know, probably missing the thing, probably fell off. Here, look. Here. sit those two under there, just right on top.
Really?
This is extra stuff for Trandon, right?
Right.
Okay, sit it on top of that. Right? Okay. This is a gift for Lana.
Yes, even honest.
No, that goes
Somebody.
to that gift over there.
Oh yeah, like this is somebody. Who are all these for, Mom, anyway?
That's for Bree and Daniel and Rania. Oh, see, look. I don't have anywhere to put these.
We should get a bag.
We should get a bag. Do we have a bag?
We can buy one.
Well, we can buy one. So for right now, we'll stick them right there because I don't have a bag. Okay, let's get the leashy thing. Let's put that under. Where can we put it?
Watch your foot.
And then,
Just can't see it.
okay. Now, Jackson, I think I asked you to put any, what's your name?
Blankets.
Blankets.
I didn't know.
No, there aren't any new ones in there since this morning.
Well,
Okay.
not because all of them are on my bed.
This is for Acro.
Though I think I have too many. I spent way too much in my
Then put it in the basket. And then this one is for ma'am. And then this, look. Now everything is under there. See that? I still don't have something for Margie. Doggone. Right. Jack, do we have in a garage a little red basket or something? Like one of those tall, skinny ones that I can put the wrapping stuffy thing here?
I think so.
Okay, will you bring that one for Mom? That's not a Christmas gift, but anyway.
I think the
Can I get
washer
the
can
skinny thing? Okay, I'll get it going in a minute. Alrighty, you guys, so I was able to get this one out with the stockings hang from there. I put the other one over here just in case we find a few more friends for stockings. We actually have a friend that we're going to put her stocking up here. And then we have a couple friends. Trandon is bringing home a couple friends for Christmas breakfast. And Shamika's bringing home a friend. And then I have a friend that may be coming. So we are going to just put out some little take-home stockings on those. But this is much better. Before I had stuff sprawling all out over here and it was all out over here. That doesn't work for my personality. So what I did was I just went ahead and made sure that I stocked everything, stood everything up, and made sure everything had a place. Just to get, you know, we got Ma'am a new chew toy, and we got Acro one as well. So we hope that they're going to like those things. And then there were just some gifts that, like I got for my sister and my friend. I have to get some more things, so I just left those out, but I wanted them off of the, you know, so things weren't just all over my floor. So anywho, to me, it looks just 1,000 times better, and we still have quite a few more gifts to buy, but we're able to get them all under there now with no problem. Nothing should be beyond the white tree skirt. Everything should fit underneath there. So anywho, we didn't do a whole lot to the tree this year. I was in Goodwill the other day and I saw a 9-foot pre-lit tree and I almost picked it up. But I said, you know what, Shakima, you've got some savings goals. You've got some things that you're working towards. Just be happy with your 6.5-foot tree. And I think it looks very pretty. It's very beautiful. But I still just wanted that 9-foot tree. It just, from having it the last couple of years, it spoiled me. I may get it next year. Not real sure, but anyway, that's all done. So Jackson said, Mom, we need to start a load of laundry. So I've already went ahead and started a load of laundry in here. Jackson has homeschool that I need to help him with some math. So I'm going to sit down and help him with homeschool math. We still have 45 minutes on the roast. And then in just a little while, I'm going to put on some cauliflower. But have you ever just had those days when you want good food? You just want to eat something to make you feel better. So I think we're going to do some green beans. I think we'll do some green beans and then the cauliflower. We'll have to empty out my lunch bag. That was from today. Jackson is eating, this is a dark and white chocolate muffin that I made. I used the Southern Keto. She has a coconut cake recipe. And I used a pack of sugar-free chocolate Jell-O in here just to make it a little bit light and fluffy. And so we made muffin or cupcakes. You can look inside and see the white chocolate. That's white chocolate chips inside of there and dark chocolate chips. So they were all the Lily's or the Walmart sugar-free white chocolate chips. We were trying to use those up. So did you think they taste pretty good, Jack?
Tastes pretty good?
The muffins.
I haven't had the chocolate ones. I'm trying them now, but the banana muffins were good. They taste like real banana bread, except without the chocolate chips and the cranberries. There's nuts.
Yeah, I made a banana nut muffin as well as this one, and I'm also going to make a pumpkin. I'm going to make a pumpkin. It's like a pumpkin praline cake, but I don't have any more. What am I missing, Jack? I don't have any more coconut oil. So I have to get some more coconut oil, and then I'm going to make a pumpkin praline. So probably on Saturday. But anywho, I'm going to help Jackson with his math, and then Mom is going to get a video uploaded to YouTube. And so that's what we're getting ready to work on right now. With him. Okay. I can help. What thing, babe?
The other stocking holder.
On the other side. There's one on one side and one on the other side.
Oh,
I just moved it because we didn't have any stockings at that moment.
oh, it's nice. I need to go back to that. I need to get those wrapped. I mean, I suppose they don't need to be wrapped. Dog's not gonna notice much. Did you put any coconut in these, Mom? Okay, I didn't think so.
Okay, let me see.
You have to read the first.
If a bunch of
2 to 4 to get in.
if a bunch of 20 bananas were bought, how many would be green?
Yeah, start from 2 more.
From 2? How do I get out of this one though?
We'll go up. Hold on a second.
Over here?
Yeah.
What are the jars for?
Okay.
I'm gonna put the hot chocolate in the jars.
This is wait, you go up more.
Yeah, go up more. Okay, it's supposed to be.
And then you just go down until you go to the next question.
You know that the ratio between ripe and green bananas will always be the same no matter how many we have. We go to Brent's store and purchase 20 bananas. They're in a bag, and we want to know how many are likely to be ripe and how many are likely to be green. We first set up the proportion. This means we need 2 equivalent fractions because we bought 20 bananas. So we have to remember to change the ratio 2 to 3 from the comparison of ripe bananas to unripe bananas to a comparison of unripe bananas to ripe bananas. Let's use the ripe bananas to total. We know that the ratio of ripe to unripe is 2 to 3. This means that the total number of bananas is 5. 2 to 3. We now have the ratio 2 to 5. About 20 bananas. That is the total. You want to know how many ripe bananas? N will represent the missing number. Okay, 2, yeah, okay. And then you cross multiply.
I'll do the next question.
So ripe bananas, ratio of green bananas to the whole. 8 of them are ripe, so 12 of them are green.
I know. Well, that's in the next questions.
Okay.
And now we're at this question.
12 are green. If we buy 20 and 8 of them are ripe, 8 are ripe and 12 are green. Because 8 plus 12 is 20, right?
Right.
Well, let's see. Well, it might not make sense. Well, let's make it make sense. Let's make all the things make sense. Okay, so this is asking you about sets, right? We want to know sets of players. So your ratio is 2 to 3. There are a total of 3 sets, and there are 6 boys, right? So if you take 2 and divide it by 6, what do you get?
3.
You get 3. So each set is 3. So set 1 is 3, set 2 has 3, and set 3 has 3. So if I have 2 sets, which is the 2 to 3, how many boys do I have?
6.
I have 6 boys because there's just 2 sets. Now if I have 3 sets of men, how many men do I have?
9.
9, because each set of people, there's 3 people in each set. Let's look at the next one.
Okay. The Start County librarian told Anne that the ratio of mystery books to all the books on the shelf was 5 to 15.
5 to 15.
When Anne asked the librarian told her that there were 75 books on the shelf, how many mystery books did Anne have to select from?
So there was, let me see. So that's going to be 5 to 15 in over 75, right?
Yes.
You know, okay?
Oh. Is there any here?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Let's have to figure out N is first.
We do. And so all we have to do is we do 5 over 15 N over 75. And then you just cross multiply. You what's 75 times 5?
So we have D equals minus
375.
375 equals 15N. Now I need to get N by itself. What do I do?
Divide.
Divide by,
equals D equals
5.
divide by
50.
15. They cross each other out. So 375 divided by 15 is what?
25.
So it would be 25 over 75 because 25 is N. And here's how you know if it's right. Reduce 5/15. What's the lowest you get?
5/15. 1/3.
1/3. And reduce 25 75s.
1/3.
1/3. That's how you know. So that should be right. Did I save my changes? I think I did. Alrighty, you guys, I've gotten that roast out, and can I tell you, it is falling off of the bone. I am going to turn my Instant Pot off. There was some drippings left, and I just added in a little bit of xanthan gum, about 1/2 teaspoon. Probably 1/4 would have worked as well. I just wanted that gravy to be nice and thick. The kids and I are getting ready to eat. We are still working on homeschool. Look at that, y'all. The way that gravy, though. The way that xanthan gum just, lol. I did a 1/2 teaspoon. And so we've got some cauliflower rice and some soy green beans. We're about to eat dinner because we are ready to. So that is going to do it for us, guys. We just wanted to thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We hope that you enjoyed seeing us work on our tree and getting everything squared back away. We do appreciate you so much. If you like this video, don't forget to thumb it up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little bell. That way you never miss an upload from us. Thank you again so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.